Okay. Now this week, it wasn't perfect. In fact, let's talk about it. Hey, Google, turn on the family room lights to 100%. So, yeah. That happened. For some reason, this week, baby, I've been on autopilot. I don't know what it is. I can't even I don't even know. Like this first Monday, the first couple of days of the week, like Monday and Tuesday, like I felt numb. Like I was just going through the routine. Like I was just going through the motions, baby. Like, oh, okay. Turn left to go to work, turn right to hit the corner store, like all of that. Like I was on autopilot and I didn't like it. And it's crazy because I'm just like the pressure wasn't there. Hey Google, turn the family room daylight. The pressures wasn't there. I didn't I didn't like nothing was wrong. Like not that I'm asking for nothing to be wrong, baby. Not on all this wood, baby. Whoo, Jesus. Um, but it was just like I was just numb. Going through the routine, the mundane. And I was just like, okay, yeah. Like what the hell am I doing? Like to the point where I had probably not second, Lord have mercy. I probably had 4 cups of coffee in a single day, and I normally don't. But I was trying to get myself picked up and child, next thing I know, I'm just like, I'm caffeined out, I'm jittering, and nothing accomplished. Sitting at work, like, oh shit, another email I gotta answer. Like, oh Lord, okay. Yeah. Now, that was Monday and Tuesday. Into Tuesday, going into midweek, I definitely found something new about myself. And I like structure. And I know that it's so weird to say that when I'm just saying that I was in the mundane. But I realize in my professional life, I require structure. This week, there were so many people and so many different things that were pulling me in different directions. And I would have been okay with that because I'm okay with juggling, all of this stuff. But honey, if I don't see the purpose, like, okay, for example, we had a meeting, and I know corporate people can relate to this. We had a meeting at work that was scheduled by some high level executives and recommended by some high level executives to put this meeting together. The meeting was put together. The high level executives didn't even show up. They didn't even show y'all. They didn't even show up. Now, mind you, I got thrown the meeting at the last minute, so like the day before. And so I get on it, and then we have external people that's outside of the organization on the call. I get on the meeting. I'm the first person to join. And because I'm the first person, on the Teams call, if you have external people, you have to accept them into the meeting because they're external. This is not my meeting. I don't even know you all. I don't know the purpose. Didn't organize this. This is not my meeting. But I got to accept you. Okay, so maybe everybody's going to be a little late. I reach out to the executives. Nobody answers. I reach out to a few other people that were on the invite that were internal. Got an answer. It was like, oh, I just got back from lunch. Okay. You all scheduled this meeting. Let me rephrase it. You scheduled this meeting at the recommendation of a high level executive, and you go to lunch and then come back late. And baby, it's your meeting. It lists you as the organizer. Okay. The more we talk, because they joined, the executives never joined. the people that wanted us to put the meeting on never joined. And so the organizer, we were going through it. So it was just the organizer, myself, and two external people, and one other internal person. The organizer, the more we talked, the more we went through the meeting itself, it was abundantly clear that there was no agenda. There was no true root cause problem and or solution that needed to be found. It was abundantly clear. I left the meeting and I was just like, this is fucking stupid. I am at an organization. I am at an organization that allows this. This is outrageous. Like, what is happening? Like, at the end of the day, like, I require, like, and you know what? And I don't even know if I want to say structure. I think the proper way is that I don't like to waste my time. Don't waste my, like, I could be doing something else. Like, I got 20 other projects that I could be working on and putting this time and energy into. Don't waste my time. If you don't have, and if you say there is a problem, if you say that the noise, that there's a lot of complaints, that this is an issue that needs to be solved, if you are bold enough to say that, you better have the data and facts to back that up. Let's not put a call together and then be called out on all the things we don't know. All of the things that are not true, and you're just taking the word of somebody else. Like, that is the most ridiculous thing you can do. It is the biggest waste of time. And so I think I discovered that this week. I've always probably known, but I definitely discovered that this week. I do not like wasting my time. At the end of the day, do not waste my time. And so, yeah, Wednesday was definitely a little tough for me, for sure. I've been going through this this alcohol consumption. Okay, I am a millennial, so don't judge me. But I've been trying to do a reduction. And so typically I try not to have any tequila or whiskey Monday evenings, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evenings. I try not to. And so I was doing good. I was doing so good. Wednesday almost took me down. Took me there. It didn't. I was able to keep my flow. But that kind of drove me into Thursday. Work was just another day. I had a realization that, hey, you're going to do what you want to do. It's your department. You're going to run it how you want to. Some of the things that I perceived from Wednesday, there was a little bit of confusion, and it did get cleared up on Thursday, and I was thankful for that. I will say this to you: if you've never had the luxury of working for someone that is self-aware, I really bid that for you. I realize that a lot of people right now are chasing their own dreams, chasing entrepreneurship, wanting to build businesses, and a lot of people are trying to get away from the rat race. 100% respect that. I understand that a 9-to-5 is not for everybody, but equally so, entrepreneurship is not for everybody. And so if you are out there and you are at a corporate office or a 9-to-5 job of any kind, I really, really hope and wish and pray that you have the luxury of being able to work for someone that is self-aware. I finally have that luxury. It's been many years of my career, and this is the first time I've ever been able to do that. But I legitimately have somebody that is self-aware enough to know when they've made a mistake. They're able to call themselves out. They're able to receive feedback from you real time. It is received well. It quickly, if they know that it is the truth. Oh crap, yeah, I did say that. It did not dawn on me that when I said that you were going to do this. It didn't dawn on me that A equals B. Crap, you're right. Let me readjust. And so again, it is a luxury to be able to work for someone that has that. And so anybody that is a part of the 9-to-5 circuit, I wish that for you at some point in your life or your career. But Thursday, work was just, it was work. Got through some things, got some things resolved. Tuesdays and Thursdays are date night for my husband and I. We've been together for almost 15 years. It'll be 15 years this year. And these last few years, we've been trying to do date nights, and we're often very successful at doing it. But date nights on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesday, he gets to choose whatever he wants to do for us, and I just show up. I don't make any decisions, I just show up. And then Thursdays are my day. I get to choose whatever we're going to do. He just shows up. He doesn't have to think. He doesn't have to make decisions. And so we do that mainly because of our jobs, mainly because of our personalities and who we are at work. And so it feels good to be able to come home and have a day where I don't have to do anything, where he doesn't have to do anything. He can just be. And so Thursday, we decided to go out to one of the local parks. It was so cute. We kind of sat by the water, watched the sunset. Amazing. But and then afterwards, we ended up going to Huey's. It was so crazy because it was drastic contrast. Like, it was just drastically different atmospheres. We went from the calm waters of the park to a very noisy restaurant. And so that was definitely funny. But Thursday, something happened, something hit me, and it's something that I want to hopefully encourage other people and even for myself to do more frequently. But I asked the question to my husband, how are you? And it sounds so weird, it sounds so strange, but I asked the question and I had to follow up with, outside of work, not your job, but how are you? And it was one of those questions. A lot of times, some people like to just give a quick, simple answer because you normally say it in passing. You normally say it in small talk. But when you have somebody that you truly love, you want to make sure you ask them every once in a while how they are. And the biggest thing about that question, especially for me this past week, it wasn't about me responding. It wasn't about him knowing how I was. It wasn't about trying to fix anything. It was me genuinely wanting to know how he was. Like, talk to me. And so to be able to sit, listen to him intently without having the need to interrupt, without having the need to share about my day or my week or the last few months or household chores, or to not have to share any of that, to not have to deal with any of that, like, because all of that was not on my mind. Genuinely, in the moment, listening to a person that I love. That is a level of connection. That is a level of experience that I wish for everybody. And I got an opportunity to do that Thursday. And so, yeah. Friday happened and got a chance to work from home. My husband and I both ended up working from home that day. But Friday was hectic. Like, it was hectic like crazy for me. I had a couple of things on my schedule, and I just scheduled some personal things around my things on the schedule. And my personal things immediately got derailed because there were situations going on that needed some immediate attention. And it's just leadership 101, right? Especially in middle management, you never know. You never know what today is going to bring. And so Friday for me was definitely that. I had a couple employees that made mistakes. I had my manager wanting to do unprompted calls and meetings with me. It was so crazy. Like, we had to do a complete restructure of our org. So that happened in the later portions of the day. And again, back to that self-awareness. My manager and I are on 2 different time zones. And so she had made the comment, okay, it's 4:00. Like, this is just too much for a Friday at 4:00. We're not handling anything major after today. Like, after this time, like, this is it. This is it. This is it. So fortunately, I got the opportunity to not leave early, but to stop my meetings for the day early. Because I still had to deal with employee issues that definitely bled off into after 5:00. But it was great to deal with those issues versus having to do the restructure of everything, to think about the much bigger things I could think quickly and fix things that were right here on my plate that needed attention immediately. And so it was a great contrast. It was great to see that, to do that. And yeah, so overall, week wrapped up quite well. The weather outside today is pretty nice here. We've been going back and forth between this 29-degree weather and then all of a sudden 80 degrees. Oh my gosh, my dry skin is ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, so I said this to say, with the good weather, I'm likely going to take the convertible out and have a little fun in the sun temporarily before it gets too hot. Yeah. So that's my week in a nutshell. I don't know if you've learned anything from this, but I know at the end of the day, I am learning week after week that I don't have it all figured out and that I am still becoming whoever that is. Okay? Anyway, okay, I'll see you guys on the next one next week. Yeah, see ya.